We need to unite in truth for a just cause as boomers, as Gen Xers, as millennials, and as Gen Zs to ensure that we deal with these problems for once and for all. Always do the serious things. Let us focus on the serious things. Constitutional ignorance is a serious crisis. Taking the Constitution to school as a full, examinable, and mandatory subject is a serious solution. And I'm reminding you, when people unite in truth for a just cause, miracles happen. I have gone to so many places in this country with the assumption that people know what the Constitution says and what our leaders should do and what they should do, only to be disappointed so much hawajui katiba. So nikakaa nikafikiria nikajiuliza na country yangu iko na shida gani, because mi spendi waste time for one specific reason. I believe Kenyans are a special lot, and Kenyans hawakosangi solutions. Like, we have a solution for everything. So nilikuwa najiuliza tunaumia kwa nini, na tuko na akili, tuko na nguvu, tuko na time. So nikajiuliza shida zinasumbua country yangu ni gani, and this is what I arrived at. That number one, our education system haitufunzi what it means to be Kenyan. The only place you can learn about how to be anything, how to be a countryman ni shule. So tunafunza watoto wetu vitu nyingi except the main thing. What does it mean to be Kenyan? To be Kenyan is to know the law. And what is the law? The law is the Constitution. Already tuko na Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development in a need to inculcate the Constitution of Kenya into education system. Tuko na Kenya National Examination Council inaweza tengeneza exams zenye watu wanaweza kuwa nafanya ya katiba. Already tuko na the Education Research Committee in Parliament yenye inaweza fanya all the research necessary ya ensure that the Constitution is established in school as a full, mandatory and examinable subject. Already tuko na TSC inaweza train teachers on how to teach the Constitution. Tutakuwa create more employment, but an employment that focuses on promoting patriotism. You know, the greatest civic education is knowing the Constitution. The greatest civic education is knowing how things run in your country. The second problem we have in our country is an economic problem. The economic problem we have in our country is that Kenyans are very hardworking, but there is no money circulating in the economy. And that means, just like everyone has said, that means that someone is playing with our money somewhere. That means that a few people are ensuring that we are suffering deliberately, and we have realized that it is Section 50, subsection 7, Part C and D, which must be repealed for money to start coming into our economy. We have a political problem in our country. The political problem in our country is that parliamentarians don't know what it means to be parliamentarians. The biggest political problem we have is that we vote MPs without knowing what they should do. So we have to go back to the main issue. We have to go back to the main problem. The biggest problem we are having in our country is nothing but constitutional ignorance. The moment people are constitutionally aware and constitutionally conscious, money is going to come to this country because bad legislation will never be made. Remember, it is from school that everyone emanates. Thieves emanate from school. The police emanate from school. Doctors emanate from school. Lawyers emanate from school. We are having a lot of qualified people professionally who are uninformed about how things should run in their country. We have a lot of people serving in government spaces, which you are required to be very constitutionally aware, but they are not. They know nothing about that constitution. We have had people talking about, let us change the constitution. How can you change a document which you do not fully understand? And I'm still saying this. I said I'll not keep quiet personally. I am going to ensure that I voice a solution and I take action. So the problem is constitutional ignorance. The solution is teach the Constitution as a full, mandatory, and examinable subject in school. What action did I take? I sat down with a very great group of young people. We designed an online petition which is on change.org. It's called Katiba Shuleni 2026, and we are seeking 100,000 signatures. We did not sit. We sat again with my team and we designed an app that updates you on the Constitution on a daily basis, article by article, and it tells you exactly what that article means, how it affects you, and what action you should take in case that article is contravened. What else did we do? We ensured that we have a simplified booklet called Katiba Made Familiar, which will be rolling in the next 10 days. And finally, we designed a physical copy of the petition to have the Constitution in school, which we are going to take across the country. We are going to send that physical copies in each of the 1450 wards to ensure that we get signatures and we take it to Parliament. The only reason we are taking it to Parliament is we need to cleanse that house, because a lot of atrocities has been done there. People have lost lives in the house that exists solely to protect their lives. So we need to cleanse our parliament by ensuring that the Constitution is a full, mandatory, and examinable subject in school. Our children should know our Constitution chapter by chapter, article by article, from the preamble to the fourth schedule. And that, my country people, will be the greatest contribution ever a generation has ever done to this nation. We need to unite in truth for a just cause, as boomers, as Gen Xers, as millennials, and as Gen Zs, to ensure that we deal with these problems for once and for all. Always do the serious things. Let us focus on the serious things. Constitutional ignorance is a serious crisis. Taking the Constitution to school as a full, examinable, and mandatory subject is a serious solution. And showing up when we shall be taking that petition to Parliament, when we shall be taking it to the office of the President, when we shall be taking it to the KICD offices, when we shall be taking it to the Ministry of Education offices, is a serious action for you to participate in. And I'm reminding you, when people unite in truth for a just cause, miracles happen. Thank you so much. Let us focus on the serious things. Constitutional ignorance is a serious crisis. Taking the Constitution to school as a full, examinable, and mandatory subject is a serious solution. And showing up when we shall be taking that petition to Parliament, when we shall be taking it to the office of the President, when we shall be taking it to the KICD offices, when we shall be taking it to the Ministry of Education offices, is a serious action for you to participate in. And I'm reminding you, when people unite in truth for a just cause, miracles happen. Thank you so much.